It's been a crazy 2026. I mean, looking back at the year actually kind of feels like a bit of a horror dream if you actually ask me in regards of, world events and, what's happened around us. But in terms of my story and my journey in life and in entrepreneurship, it's been incredible, I have to say. And I'm making this video to give you entrepreneurs that watch my content a winning mindset to go into 2027 with. And this actually could be a shorter video than I realized, because I'm actually just going to speak on one topic alone. Detachment. Detachment is one of the reasons that I remain clear in my path in life, and attachment is the cause of a lot of the pain that I've experienced in this life. And I want to explain the relationship between those two things in my own experience for you guys, and how it can help going forward into a time that is honestly bound by uncertainty. The events that have happened over the past year, from Iran to Venezuela, everything has been crazy. Detachment in my life has been probably one of the saving grace words of escaping the things that have binded me to producing negative outcomes in life. It's also the single word that has taken me from being caught up in the wrong things, in the wrong paths in life, having the wrong morals, becoming the wrong person in life. You see, attachment is how we learn things, it's how we desire things, it's how we grow as a person in the first occurrences. And what I mean by that is, attachment is how we make our first decisions, but it's not how we reflect on things. Attachment is an acceptance that happens. For example, you might see a lifestyle you like in someone else and you attach. And it's okay to have goals in this life, and it's okay to have ideals that we work to in this life, and every entrepreneur has them, and it's essential to have them if you want to get anywhere in life. But having attachments in life can destroy us. Having attachments in life can bind us to ways of thinking that produce outputs that can destruct our reality as we live in it. Being attached to things is honestly exactly how in the past I've been through my worst moments. I've been through moments where, I won't get too deep into it, but substance abuse, for example, like my worst and deepest, darkest moments were from attachment. And the moments where I think in life where I've hurt myself and not been able to see that vision clearly of what I needed to do in life, is because of attachment as well. It's being blinded by the gold at the end of the day, and that's why your intention matters so much. To be able to detach from things, not completely, not to let go of your goals and desires, that's never what this meant. It's never what it meant for me. Detachment means detaching from being collapsed, from ways of seeing. For example, I'm attached to the ideal of being the head of a multi-billion-dollar company one day. But I'm going to detach from that somewhat, to a point of which I'm not perceiving and seeing through a lens that's only saying, I want to get there, I want to get there, I will get there, I will get there. So much is placed externally and outside of you. When we act like that in life, want tends to bring more want. It's what I've experienced. When I pick, decide, accept an ideal in life and a goal, and detach from seeing through that want, that's where I reflect. That's where I slow down and I actually think things through, and I perceive through a corrected lens and take action through a mind and a perception that actually produces good actions, and actions that produce outputs that get you along that path of slowly acquiring that result or that goal that you had set. And I think what I want to say by slowly ending off this video is that filter, that ability to switch between attach, detach, that mind filter to correct yourself, is exactly what I'm going to say is like an insane, exceptional winning mindset going into 2027. There isn't a one-size-fits-all shoe in entrepreneurship. I've paid for mentorships and I will never stop paying for mentorships in this space, because it's exceptionally valuable to pay people who you see are valuable after reflection, who can give you those golden nuggets across the way. But it's also important to know that you're not going to find a blueprint that just gives you everything, or a one-size-fits-all document that just completes it all. It's a journey of iteration, of learning, of improving and becoming a better, more competent person, individual and entrepreneur. And the utter best or absolute best mindset that you could have going into 2027, to be honest with you, in my opinion, is just knowing your own filter, knowing your own perception, if it's bound by seeing through attachment or detachment, knowing to correct yourself, for example, when you are seeing through want, knowing to check your own motivations before taking action sometimes. Am I acting through love of responsibility, love of care for others, or am I acting through fear? Correcting that lens through understanding what you attach to in this life and how that produces thoughts and actions, and understanding how you can still go towards goals and things that you attach to in a way that's detached and doesn't produce results that are bound to a collapsed lens of negativity or deconstructivity, for example, and rather constructivity. And that's a pretty powerful mindset, if you ask me. Like, as a private consultant for entrepreneurs, if one of my clients sits right there in that mindset, I'm happy. So from me to you, if I can put you there through this video, which I truly hope I can, those of you who are new to my page, please drop a subscribe. I've got most of my viewers which are non-followers, and I'd like to improve that. So the free thing that you can do to help me is just drop a subscribe, and I'll make sure that I do my best to not let you down with any of these uploads, with never missing an upload, and with making sure that I upload the highest quality content that I can for you. So I hope this video helps you going into the next year. I know it's obviously not even halfway through the year, but sometimes these things are important to just speak about early. Like I've mentioned in other videos, strategy is one of the biggest causes to more clarity and competence when going into something. So I guess I'll just be the first then. Thanks for watching. Ciao.